Hello, 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 and welcome today to another Football Manager video where today I'm trying to play it in a different way than usual. Today I'm playing it on Google Stadia. Now you may have noticed back in around August, I did a video covering Google Stadia, talking about it, had its first hands-on and just trying it out for ourselves. But now I have it in my actual household, in my hands, and I'm going to talk you through it today. Now again, once again, this is a sponsored video from Google Stadia themselves, so shout out to those guys. If you don't know what Google Stadia is, I'll walk you through it really quickly. It's an all-new gaming platform that allows you to play games anywhere around your household on multiple screens. So I can play here in my office on my PC, I can play on my laptop, I can play on my living room TV, my bedroom TV, on my phone. That is the key selling point really here. You can play it here on multiple screens without having a high-end PC or an actual game console itself. This is essentially your gaming console. Like if you want to play it on your TV, you have a Chromecast Ultra connected that way, and if not, you want to play it on your phone, you just plug it into your phone through here. Like, it's actually pretty mad. I know it's a sponsored video, but it's actually kind of crazy. When you actually deep it, it's crazy. So before we actually get into Football Manager content itself, I'm going to show it off to you and to show you how crazy it actually is. So instead of starting the game here, let's go to my living room and start it there. Okay, so I'm now in my living room and I will show you how easy this is. So my Stadia controller is connected to my Chromecast Ultra in the back of my TV. In my living room, just chilling here, I can quickly press that, choose that account. Right, there we go. We're ready to go. Football Manager 2020. All I need to do is, I've not installed it or anything. I've literally just got it in my library of games that I have. Press that, I can just play instantly, one click, and we are now playing Football Manager on this TV screen. Yes, literally, I can just come in and go dun, 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 set up a career mode, and let's get going. Now this is where the fun begins. Football Manager's behind me, and let's say someone comes in and goes, you know what, I want to watch DVD, I want to watch TV. Well, guess what I can do? I can just plug my controller into my Pixel. Let me put you here, actually, it'd be nice. Simply plug my controller into my Google Pixel, say, like so, plug it in. Okay, so I plugged it in to my phone, as you'll see, and Stadia app is open there. What I do is press play on the game, and you'll see straight off, hopefully, this will load perfectly. This is how, if it works perfectly first time, that shows how good it is, all right? Okay, so look, the main menu is loaded up again, exactly how it was before, exactly the same. And realistically, what I can do here is I can launch up a career. Let me say, let's pick Millwall real quick. This is not what we're gonna do today. Okay, so start launching a game as Millwall, and then what I could do realistically right now is I can go, you know what, so I've got a phone call, I can't use my phone anymore, I need to use a different device. So I can move rooms and go on my laptop, which I'll show you, and it will go exactly from where we currently are. So if I say we're playing a different game where I can pause it, say we're in a race, say we're playing a game that's like an FPS shooter or something, or a campaign game, I can press pause and move to a different room in my household and carry on exactly where I left off. In addition to this, just to think as well, like this is my phone running Football Manager properly, like full HD, purely from the internet. From somewhere out there in the clouds, I'm streaming this game directly from Google. The phone doesn't need all the capabilities it needs to play this game because the cloud's doing it for me. Okay, so look, so we're at the profile startup page right here, and I'll show you, look, I'll pull out the controller, and I'll link it to my laptop instead. Look, here we go. On my laptop, simply plug it in, controller is connected, new tab, just go stadia.google.com, Football Manager is there as you can see, press play, very, very simply, and you'll see it will go exactly from where it was in the loading bit of the database part of Football Manager. Straight in, and there you go, look. Quickly here, back to game, full screen, bang. We're exactly where we left off in the game. I know it's sponsored, but it's actually mad. I think you get the picture, right? And I can play it on here, I can play it on here, I can play it on here, I can play it in my desktop, in my desktop, I can play it in my office. Just through this. That's what I need in a Chromecast Ultra. And internet connection, of course. You need an internet connection. That's the one key part you need. Make sure you have an internet connection that is pretty fast, and you'll be good to go. So yeah, let's go back to my office and let's actually play it on my PC. Okay, to show you how easy this literally is, just go on the website stadia.google.com on Chrome, and I'm here again on the same screen. I press play, and you'll see, obviously once it logs in, this part, there you go, and you will see, back to game, look, we are exactly where we left off on my laptop in my other room. That's how easy it is, genuinely. But yeah, let's get into the actual video now, where I recorded me giving a non-league team £1 billion to try and see what they will do with that money. All right, so let's pick a team in the Vanarama South, a nice non-league side. Last year, I believe I went with Welling. Let's try, you know what, let's back JJ and Simon. Let's go Hemel Hempstead. All right. Okay, so we go to Hemel Hempstead Town, we go to club details, and we change it over here, and all we're gonna change is the finances, nothing else. We're just gonna change it so the bank balance is $1 billion, which is the maximum value you can have, and make the sugar daddy so it is a front-end sugar daddy who spends money. We won't change the club status, won't change anything about the club's facilities or anything. We'll We'll let the club do that for themselves. So what we're going to do is go bank balance and type in 1 billion. So 1,000,000,000,000. And I guess let them allocate that themselves. So okay. Okay, so here we go. Hemel Hempstead, they are rich. So let's see what they do. So we go to home, go to profile, go on vacation, not holidays. So as you can see, I think because it's on Stadia, it's an American. I've changed all the currency to pounds and stuff anyway. But you have vacations, those are holidays, which is cool. Go on vacation indefinitely. So now I'm just going to go away and I'll come back with some updates and we'll find out what they do and how they do with the money they've been given. Okay, so it's been like 2 months. It is September 2019. So we go to Hemel Hempstead and see how they're getting on. They are currently 4th in the Vanarama National League South. They're doing all right. Let me go to their team and go to transfers. Have they signed anyone as of yet? They started spending the money. They have not. They spent 0, but they've signed, well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players, of which 3 are on loans. They've signed 9 players so far. So I guess they're spending money on the wage budget or the transfer budget, because it's harder to sign players currently, I guess, until they get their professional status up to actual professional and above. Anyway, so they've made a good start at least, you could say. Are there any landmarks occurred yet? No. Nothing's occurred yet. What about their finances? Let me just check their finances for them. Finances, so they've got more than $1 billion now. They're making profit somewhere and they're not even put it into their transfer budget yet. Okay, so we can leave it for now and put it back on holiday and hope they can make some more progress. Alrighty, so the 2020 January transfer window has just ended. So I'm hoping they have signed someone and improved further. Let's have a look. So we are now 5th in the Vanarama South, which isn't great, but only 6 points off the top. Go over to here and we go to transfer history. Did you sign anyone? You signed no one else. You had all of January to sign someone else to improve further. You're all this money and you've not done anything. Gareth Neville fails in takeover bid. Someone tried to take over we're already rich. I don't need more money. You make sure you guys have still got your money. No one's stolen your money, right? You still got it? Okay, wow. That transfer budget. Okay, they still got money. We're good. We're good. Just got to leave it to go on holiday a little bit longer and hopefully they'll improve. Okay, so the first season is up. What happened in that first season? Let's have a gander. So it looks like we actually ended up coming 5th and we did not win the playoffs. So we must have got knocked out. Dulwich Hamlet knocked us out 2-0 in the semi-finals and then they actually got promoted themselves. So makes sense, I guess. And I guess we didn't sign any more players during that, no more loans or anything during that time. Nope, there's nothing else to look at. We loaned someone to Dulwich Hamlet. They ended up doing us over at the end. Okay, so let's just get through this transfer window so we sign anyone in our next season. Our second season, we'll Hemel Hempstead go out and sign some players so they can try and improve on coming in 5th. We've got to come 1st next season, minimum. You also just check real quick and go to landmark. Anything else happened? New chairman, Dave Skinner takes over. A new chairman took over. Club turned professional as well this year. So that's how you know they're about to do something big. And they got a new chairman in as well. I'm hoping he's not coming and stolen all the money. Is money still there? Kind of. And put that front entry daddy back on as well, please, because that means they spend money. We need it to spend money. Okay, so it is the 31st of August 2020. So we'd assume that the transfer window is now ended of the new season. And we're in 5th again. We've won 6 games and lost 3. But I beg Hemel Hempstead, you've gone out and signed some players or done something. You've got £1 billion. You got £1 billion and you spent 0 still. All on free transfers. Someone from Kettering, someone from Billericay, and the rest are all free transfers. I guess they're just free agents completely. Go to landmarks. Got a new captain. Is that another? Wait, so chairman came in for a month. Why would you do that? What will be the point? Okay, so it's the end of the transfer window in 2021, and we are hoping they've actually done something with their lives. Let's see. Okay, so they're currently sitting in what looks to be 3rd. 20 points off of 1st. You have all the money, come on. History. You don't spend a penny still. Spend a penny. If you spend some money in your life, you might get somewhere. Landmarks. They're just not doing anything. Hemel Hempstead just don't want to progress in it, apparently. It seems like the chairman's like, you know what? I'm happy just having this money to myself. The club don't need it. I need it so I can go on my yacht or something. So it is now June 2022. So I've let it go a bit further this time so I'll give you more of an update of what's gone on. Oh my God. Okay, so they're still in the Valorant National League South. They've not actually progressed at all as of yet in regards to the league system. They're still rich, of course. Why would they not be rich? They came 5th last year. They've basically done 5th, 4th, 5th. So what are they doing? History. Same Todorov manager as well. He needs to go. I think he's causing all the issues here. Landmarks. So we've had our youth and training facilities upgraded, and our youth category's been upgraded to category 4. So maybe they're investing. Maybe the kind of ethos of the club is they're going for getting the youngsters in and making them quality. So we've got to spend money on players. We have money. We've got £1 billion. You've got £1 billion to spend. Transfer history. Please say you spent money. Way, you spent money. Jed Abbey, 19.25k in the year 21-22. Again, all free transfers other than that. And then this year so far, you already signed up a player from West Supermare for 13.25k. Okay, so maybe slowly but surely they go, you know what? We should probably spend some money because we've got £1 billion in a bank and we're not spending it. And maybe they realise, hey, hang on a second, we're not making much progress this way. So maybe they realise, oh, we need to make some progress. So hopefully let's start spending some more money and we actually see some progress on this team, because right now, it's a big old flop. So the year is now 2027. I left it for 5 years, so I thought I'd come back and give you an update. It was a bit more substantial because Hemel Hempstead been letting me down so far. They're not really invested much of the $1 billion that I gave them, the ungrateful buggers. Anyway, so let's check out what has occurred. So Hemel Hempstead, okay, that's promising. You're in a new league, but this has been 5 years we're talking about. 5 years to move up one league. Okay, so 2022 is when I left it. So they came 3rd in the Valorant South, and then obviously promoted at that point. Then came 22nd in the National League, so got relegated once again. But then came back at 1st last year, and then this year they've come up in 4th in the National League. So they made good progress realistically, because it says 10th here, but it obviously wasn't. They actually came 4th. No, they came 10th. Last year they came 4th. They came 10th this year. So they actually backpedaled a little bit. That's not very good. But anyway, let's check out the team themselves. So go to transfer history, and we go back to 22-23. This one right here. So we go, look, the money is starting to use it. You're smart. You're smart. You got $1 billion. What do? You spend it. Adam Randall from Plymouth for 115k from potential cost of 135k with add-ons. No players leaving. Lots of free transfers coming in as well. And Damani Mella from Blackburn, 52k. Nice. Go up again. 105k spent. A couple of players here and there. Biggest spending being Harry Hamblin from Wrexham. No, sorry. Dello Asgard from Harrogate, 45k. There's a big spend up here. You see this one. Look, you see this one on here? Again, 24-25 season. Just a bunch of free transfers. There's a lot of players. No one's leaving, which is weird, right? Why is no one leaving? You know what? I bet these are all youth players. 25, 26. Now we're talking, look, you sign players from Stoke, Sutton, Hull, Wickham, Collier, a 300k signing in the National League from Hull. That's some big boy spending. That's good. That's what you want to see when you give someone $1 billion. That's what you want to see from them, don't you, really? And then again, 160k. Look at all these players coming in. And again, no one leaving. So they must have a ton of players on their roster. And look at that for a squad. Look at that for squad depth. Look at the centre-backs. Look at us over here, chilling. They need some more strikers, though. That's for sure. They need some out-and-out strikers. Let's go to Landmarks. A good bit here to actually find out information about the club. So 2022 is when I left it off. So we got promoted here. We scaled down funding. What do you mean? You've got $1 billion. You can't scale down funding. You just robbed me of my money. Wait, this Freddie Reynolds is a loser. What's he doing? Okay, so increased stadium capacity to 4k, right? And he got relegated. Unfortunate. We withdrew funding. Captain. They upgraded the facilities once again. They became National League South champions. And they got their youth category rating raised up to 3, opposed to the 4 that it was at previously. And then, again, some more captain changes. And then Freddie Reynolds, once again, removing funding, withdrawing funding. So, he's been robbing our money. He's been stealing our little bit of money, and we need to put sugar daddy again, front end. The setting needs to keep changing once in a while, I guess. So yeah, I mean, you'd hope that they actually go out and spend some more money still. So we look at the player's value. Who's the most valuable player? 110k, Thomas Wixon on loan. We signed someone for P though, so why is it Collier? He's only for 300k and he's only worth 61k, so some bad business you've just done right there. Not what you really want me doing, is it, to be honest? But yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna go put it back on loan. We gotta make some progress in this, really. I can't quit this until we've made some serious progress and actually move forwards. And right now, Hemel Hempstead let me down. Simon, JJ, your team's a bunch of losers, mate. Okay, so I just had dinner in the kitchen, and obviously my football manager is currently simulating in my office, but I've opened up my Pixel, attach my Stadia controller to it, and I can keep check and tabs on where it is right now and make sure it's all going swell. Okay, so it's the next morning and the year is 2031. Now, I was hoping it'd be much further in, but I think at some point it just stopped playing, so it doesn't matter. We're 4 years ahead still regardless. It's got 4 years updates to give you. Hopefully, we're gonna see... Oh, you seeing this? This is good, this is a good sign. Making some progress in the world right here. So, we left you at 27. So, 27-28, we came first in the league, in the National League, Vanarama. Then, we're in League 2. Step it up straight into 5th, instantly. So we get into the playoffs in League 2. And then this year as well, we came 4th in League 2. But I'm guessing both instances, we lost in the playoffs. I can only assume. Oh no, wow, look. So you actually lost in the playoffs in the previous 2 years, but then this year we came 14th. 14th. Okay, so over to transfers, as always, transfer history. Got a read reputation. They spent some money. Look, they spent no money here, but they spent money here. All right, so let's go into 27. So this is the one I saw already, I think, 190k, Tony McLeod from Norwich. And then they move forward further and they go to 50k in this season, signing one player from Wickham for 165k, a rare bunch of frees and loans, player from Southampton on loan, George Abraham from Charlton. Then the next year, again, not much spent. They sold one this year, actually, the previous year, sorry. 26k they sold players for. We're just collecting players still. Look, every year it's like tons. Oh, here we go. Now it's starting to change. They were out on loan, to be fair. 425k spent. So I think that's the most they've actually spent in a season at this point. And that's Thomas Whitehorn for 120k, Bari Turhan for 100k out to 125k, and Jack Fine for Brentford 195k. Now this next season is the key one. Look, they spent 6.75 million on players. Gareth Hobbs from Birmingham, with a view to it being 1.4 mil. Then Peter Lloyd from Norwich for 5.5, with a view to it being 6.75. And they're the two main signings. And then 4 players out on loan once again. So where are all these players going? Just collecting players galore. Then this following season we spent 3 mil. And we got Francois Gillet for 2.6, reviewed to being 3.2, and the rest, obviously all the cheap ones. Again, not selling many players. They're putting a couple out on loan, 1 free and 1 player out on part exchange for Tom Sparrow. So yeah, you have like a serious amount of players in this squad, as you can see. Pretty hefty size squad. But it's still only in League 2. We're not making much progress past League 2 right now. I guess, let me go to landmarks we need to check out. Maybe you can see they're improving things in the back end a little bit. So, 27-28 over here. So we're champions, promotion. We relocated to the Hive. He's got on funding again for some reason. Lots of captain appointments and unappointments. And then stadium capacity was increased to 6k. So obviously moving, trying to make more money. They don't need more money, they're just improving their actual club size. Move back to Vauxhall Road there. I said road, not road, Vauxhall Road. They increased the youth trading facilities again. And then the chairman bid fell through again, and then the chairman then came in and took over, a local businessman. So how do they take over when the club's $1 billion? I don't understand. What are they taking over? Because the club's already like balling beyond belief. Yeah, the club's balling, doesn't need any more like things and bits and bobs over here. They're all happy where they are. We've got to try and see if they can get out of League 2. We want them to push towards the Premiership, really, don't we? That's what we kind of want them to do. The reputation has increased quite considerably though, which is good. So we come back into the game on the 15th of May, 2032. And let's please have some progress. Come on. Hemel Hempstead, come on, please. Yes. Second in Sky Bet League 2. Oh, the season's over. Wait. Oh, yes, that's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Okay, so Hemel Hempstead have been promoted from League 2 into League 1. We are finally seeing some actual progress in this side. Transfer history. If they sign someone, 850k, so not too much spent on actual players there. And again, not many players sold either. So I guess they're just finally like starting to just see the fruits of their labour. They've been working hard, improving the youth category and stuff. Maybe the players coming through finally. Nothing happened really here either. So it looks like the team's finally on the up. Now you'd hope, now they're in League 1, they need to do a big bit of spending to make some progress. If we go to League 1 and then you just get ready to get to League 2 straight away, it'd be pointless. Think about it though, right? Imagine just out there, UK, and like you're a chairman, you're some stupidly rich person. You come in and go, right, you take a non-league side, let's take #United. And we go, you know what? Here's $1 billion. spend it wisely, and make my money back. How would it have taken this long to do it? Like, surely it wouldn't take this long, or would it? I don't know. I feel like 12 years is a long time just to get up to League 2. Well, now League 1, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna call it as this is our final update of the video. No matter where we are, it's the final update of the video. If you want to see a part 2, maybe I play enough for 20 years or whatever, then leave a like on this one and let me know down below. But Hemel Hempstead let me down so far, so I'm hoping in these past 3 years they've come through and at least done something with their lives. So, here's the moment of truth. Hemel. Okay, so they made some progress. They're 9th in Sky Bet League 1. They finished this season in 9th, just above Millwall. Why Millwall in League 1? What's going on here then? Poor Millwall, what's happened? We check out Hemel Hempstead, we'll see that their reputation is now national. They're seen as a national team. Their reputation has gone up quite drastically. They've got a 6,000 capacity stadium. If anything, I actually find the transfers like the most interesting part for some reason. Anyway, so we had this season where we spent a grand total of 775k and made 15k in sales. But then 33, 34, look at this. 13.75 million spent on my team. A League 1 side spending 13 million on their team. If only Millwall could spend that kind of money, hey? 1.5 mil, 1.8 mil. So this is the main guy here, Jack Backhouse from Everton for 8.75 mil with view to being 10 mil in the future. So look, I think they're going for the youngsters. That's why I think we might need a part 2 in this video, because it would appear that what they've actually done for this team here is they've decided that they want to focus on the youth, so that in 10 years' time, maybe, it will start kicking in properly. But you'll see here, not many updates in the past 5 years. I thought they would have maybe upscaled the stadium a little bit more or increased something else, but not like their category rating for like the youth category or something, but no. All he's done is scale down funding again. This guy seems to want to scale down funding, withdraws funding, scales down funding. Like, he just can't stop just minimising out of money. I think he's just taking dividends and out of our club and just rinsing us for money. Look, we're getting fleeced. Finances, look, what happened here then? We like, hang on. I gave them $1 billion, right? We're on 291 million now. Like 700 mil just gone missing. You've not spent 700 mil. Where have you put it? Where have they put it? What have you done? I honestly think I've been robbed. The chairman of this club has robbed me. I injected this $1 billion into this company, into this football club, and it's just gone. It's gone. Don't rate that. Do not rate that at all. So yeah, quite unfortunate really. So we gave Hemel Hempstead £1 billion cash injection in 2019, and then 15 years later, pretty much 16 years later, we see ourselves in League 1 in 9th. So stable in League 1. So you consider that, I guess the rate has gone on, we might be in the Premiership in another 15 years. So let's say it's a 30-year plan to get there. That's how long it would take a non-league team. If they were given £1 billion today, according to Football Manager, if you gave a non-league side £1 billion right now today, it would take pretty much 30 years in order for them to get up to the top. Maybe it'd be accelerated in this next section though. Maybe I can imagine it accelerating quite fast, because they can spend money. Realistically, they could spend money and sign some serious players. Because I think this issue is it's all about reputation. If your club's reputation isn't good, it's really hard to sign any players, and players don't want to come to you. No matter how much money you've got, players don't want to go there. So yeah, maybe that's the case. I don't know. But yeah, you want to see some more Football Manager experiments like this, then by all means let me know down below in the comments. I want to do more of these because I loved them last year. And to be fair, they did pretty well last year as well. We're also a bit on a FIFA grind right now, but I need to try and switch out, do some more games in and around the FIFA as well. So yeah, do let me know down below in the comments or on Twitter. Leave a like on the video as always, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Again, thank you to Google Stadia for sponsoring the video, I appreciate that a lot. Genuinely is a very, very good product, so I'm happy to work with them all the time. If you want to check out Stadia for yourself as well, we'll link down below in the description of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
I'm a Mercus, bare excitement like it's a circus. Wanna see more exciting things? Check my YouTube channel or Zerkaa. If you hear something in my bar you think I didn't even know that I said, boy better know when I'm on the mic and I speak, better know that I said it on purpose. That's right, I'm a Mercus, saying it again. Pass me a pen. Black tunes gonna make tunes right past them. My moustache turns grey like Gens. Yeah, haters gonna hate, you can't stop them fam.